Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies, and who's this?
I'm Scott.
It's like time travel. I'm Bart.
Yep, been a while. We're back for a few. Jefferson's rye whiskey.
He couldn't even find my house. He was confused. He got lost.
Which way is it?
We're going to test it! All right, so we got to pull plastic. Straight rye whiskey. Whoop.
Most probably know I made the move to Tampa.
Yes.
We
You're
haven't
building a house.
mid-February. Before I left, though, we filmed like 7 or 8 reviews.
Yeah.
I don't have my knife on me.
I know. I was looking at mine. Hold on.
So we got through into April. We ran out of videos. You've posted a couple. I need to be pulling my weight in Tampa and getting some shot.
Well,
I just haven't.
I did some blind quick
Been
hitters.
But
my mom had had the aneurysm, so that was killing me.
yeah.
Bo was.
I've got my big studio stuff though, like the microphone stand, the lights. It's all in the storage unit for now. I don't have it.
Got it.
I've got a little light. It'd be better than nothing, right?
Sure. You know what you need?
So,
You need them little circular makeup lights at all the
all
the
ring.
tubers. Yeah, the ring. You need the ring.
So anyway, I was coming back to Wichita a couple
Wait, hold
weeks
on.
ago.
You're moving back?
No, just back from my son's college graduation.
That's good. Yes.
And I told Bart to go get some whiskey
He
2
did.
weeks ago.
Yeah. I like how he told me.
And
I felt, what I wanted to do was like, no, when you get here, you go get it.
That's what happened.
Yeah. I didn't say it. I had good intentions. My problem is half the time when I'm coming home, I'm not in, let's just say, a mode of dress to stop and pick anything up, at least of that nature. I can get milk. I could get toilet paper. Had to do that before.
You don't leave the house when you're not working? Anyway, yeah. Jefferson, I was in the, so I ran to a whiskey shop here on the west side of town.
I did have 2 items, and you've shown up with 3. So
Yeah.
I had 2 items, one of which I bought, which we will talk about later. But half the problem is, let's be honest, people that know this. What?
No, go finish. You finish.
It was
I
a
got
sneak.
a question.
It was a
Though.
sneak. Half the problem is I would buy like 3 things and you'd go, we already had one of these.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dang. I swear, we had that 8 months ago.
Yeah.
2 of them.
The other one.
Wow, you only gave me 1 out of 3.
The other one's been off the shelf for 8 years.
Yeah.
Nobody
It's a
can buy that
dusty. It's a
anymore.
dusty. And you're like, that's going to get like 8 views. And I'm like, well, that's like my quick hitters.
So anyway, I saw Jefferson's rye in the
Ooh,
liquor
smells
store there.
good.
It's a blend of straight rye whiskeys. I don't know why I took the cork out.
I don't know. I thought you were gonna
44,
sniff it.
44%. You can actually kind of smell it.
Yes, you can smell it
Yeah.
here.
Nice aromatic
It's
nose.
got a beautiful nose.
44% ABV. 750.
I wanted to throw out, it's
Milliliter.
not too late to build a house here. It's just throwing it out.
It's true. It is.
There's no hurricanes.
Oh, I have to show you the pictures of the house. They're busting down there.
Dang. Although you do live, my sister said 12 miles away from her, I think.
Oh.
So she says
I'm
now
gonna
I
have
have
to meet her.
double reason to travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll get the whiskey.
Ooh. Oh, man.
I have the
love you.
whiskey on
She's
hand.
got a cop in her army
Oh.
guy in her neighborhood and everything.
So let's get into the review, and then I'll
Sorry.
ask you the question I was going to ask you.
Got it. We got it. Let's do it.
Yep.
It's actually got a real sweet, soft nose
Yeah.
with a brown sugar caramel rye.
No spice, really. I mean, like no peppery spice. It's sweet.
And it's not even a dusty rye. It's a sweet rye.
Yeah.
Dang, that's got me salivating. That's
Not
really,
even
really good.
A lot of times there's some cinnamon. I wouldn't even say cinnamon.
Maybe a touch of cinnamon.
I'm
But
looking-
boy, that rye just sits. It's like a pumpernickel rye bread. It's like
Are you
mixed
getting
bread. Yeah. I get a real doughy rye, a doughy, sweet rye. Wow.
Sweet, almost honeyed, almost sweet and
I'll
honeyed.
give you that too. Yeah. That is really good on the nose.
Yeah, a little bit different rye than you expect on the nose anyway. But even orange, looking for orange, maybe a little bit of orange cream.
Did you say 44%?
44%.
It is.
I did.
Ooh. Oh, hold on. That's nice. Kind of a light, feathery open. Moving into like it reminds me of a caramel hard Brock's candy, but with the rye flavor. It's a rye caramel Brock's candy.
That's pretty tasty, actually.
Oh, it's got a butterscotch finish.
I'm not the biggest rye fan.
I love rye.
That's got a little pretty good bite to it, really, for 44%.
Really?
Oh, man.
I thought it was super smooth.
Unless my tongue is just that first sip. Maybe it's just that first sip. But yeah, it's really my tongue. It's
I think
like
it's the
on fire.
altitude's killing it.
It's the
You're
humidity.
not used to being
No,
this
it's not
high.
the humidity. It's not the humidity.
You're right. It's too dry. You've climbed up in some serious altitude. You were like 7 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Not even that.
I think where we're building the house is 80 feet above sea level.
Mm.
But yeah, our current condo that
you're
we're
like
in
2
is like 2 feet.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to put a drop of water.
Yeah. Really tasty. It's full. I'm trying to just separate some of these notes that I'm getting. It's still setting in pretty good on my tongue.
Drop.
Yeah. Caramely.
Yeah.
Floral.
Okay. Kind of goes a little dusty dry in the finish.
There's a little bit of astringency on the finish.
Surprised me because I got none of that dusty dry astringence on the front or the middle, but in the tail it definitely comes in. Not unappealing or anything. It's just kind of dried out the cheek.
I almost just thought banana.
Really?
Do you think banana?
I'll get
almost-
banana sometimes.
I don't know if I have with a rye.
Yeah,
I know.
not with a rye.
It almost made me think like Jack Daniel's banana. Charcoal, a little bit of charcoal there.
Okay. I used to get rye on that, or banana on that, the Indian whiskey. I'm forgetting. The very first one we tried.
Oh, en route?
Yes. En route would give me like a cooked banana.
That was en route fusion.
Yes.
I
Nope.
remember.
It was the other one that gave me the banana, though.
Oh.
Maybe it was the fusion one.
Fusion was the first en route we picked up. That was the one I thought you were crazy. It was like
Yeah.
$80.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
Indian
You're
whiskey.
Like, what?
It was years ago.
Yeah.
First Indian whiskey.
It was
we
like her
had.
20th review or something.
Yeah. It was probably like 22nd or 25th.
I remember
don't
you
know.
said, did you think you'd ever buy whiskey from India? I'm like, nope,
For
didn't even
$80.
know it existed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
En route fusion is,
Yeah, the fusion was great.
yeah. Anyway, what about Jefferson's? Let's talk about water for a second.
Stop in for the review, stay for the chit chat.
One of the last comments, like about the time I moved, or one of the last reviews, somebody said that you were a joker.
Yes.
And I was the
I
serious
flagged it.
one.
Yeah, they said,
Yeah.
what's, I don't know. Oh, this is it. It was Billy Bob Thornton or something said, I don't know how you can take the tall guy with the hat and the crazy shirt serious. And I was like, you're not supposed to. I have a serious job. This isn't it. Or this ain't it. And the viper on my shirt with the crazy hats. And he's never even seen the turn the frown upside down. Or what's the animal one?
Oh, yeah.
That one was crazy because the belly's out.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, the inside of it has like a gorilla with his teeth or
Yeah,
something.
what was that?
Yeah, what was that? It was something face.
Game face.
Game face.
Game face.
Yeah, if I flipped the shirt, showed him the game face, and he saw my belly, he'd be like, I don't know if I can take him serious. I don't know. I thought it was a real review until that.
The other guy that leaves his shirt on, he's more serious.
He's definitely more dialed in. I said, I'm glad you took the hint.
Still working on some flavors here. Added another little drop of water. It's still got some heat on it. It's good. Everything is really kind of
It didn't change,
mellow,
though.
kind
Right.
of mild. It's not like anything
And
flavors-wise
smooth,
is
right.
standing out.
So those, sometimes with the rye, you get the pepper. Sometimes you get the dill. I've got no pepper. I've got no dill. What I get is the rye bread. A strong, yeasty, caramelly rye bread.
I'm getting some pepper now on the finish. And it's still, man, my tongue's still,
Dry.
unless I had something today that's just opened up the pores in my tongue.
Maybe.
It's really, the alcohol is hitting it. But yeah, sweeter, honeyed.
Yeah.
A little bit of spice on the tail end, some astringency, a little bit of oak.
My sister's been over doing a lot of old fashions. And I could even see using this in an old fashioned. Be kind of interesting. Yeah. Because it's got those caramels that'll ring true.
I'm not the biggest rye fan. I don't find myself. I like them. They're some good ones. I usually like my ryes a little bit older. I like it once the rye notes kind of tone down and you get a little bit more of the oak influence.
See, I kind of like the pepper punch.
This one's kind of a middle ground there.
All right.
It doesn't feel young, but it doesn't feel old and everything's just really kind of.
It's in the middle because I like bullet rye for the dill flavors. Sometimes I want that dill flavor. And then for, what is it? It's the what was it, 1778 or something?
1792? Oh, no, the James E. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1776.
Yeah, baby. Ooh, sparky. Powerful. Yeah.
They did that. They had a barrel proof rye.
Kick you.
Yeah, and it was like 2 years old and was... That was an intro to rye whiskey right there.
And when I first got into American whiskeys, it was the rye because I loved all the really in-your-face flavors. So
this one's handling water still really good. It might be opening it up a little bit, but still, it's not.
I got a little crazy with mine.
Did you with the water?
I drained it. Just tossed it.
Well, we haven't filmed together for a while.
It's true.
You're excited,
right? I got a little giddy.
They say what happens when you get excited.
Finish quick. It's like it's been a while. You haven't been around. Oh, it's gone. Pour some more. You know we got 4 more to do. Oh, my fault.
I'm actually digging this with a little bit more water. I'm right there right now. I think it's perfect right here. And that was 3 or 4 good little healthy drops of water on it.
I like it enough that I drained her down. It's a good sipper.
Yeah, it is.
A blend of straight rye whiskeys. How much was it? Oh, we should.
80. I'm scoring it at 85.
Yeah. I'll just go with you on 85. It's nothing crazy special. It's not like I would be like, but I think this would be great in some cocktails. Cocktails would be good.
$34.
Ooh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That bumps it up. You were 86. We don't do that on price.
No.
So, all right. Curious. Now, you drove back out here, right? That's like a 24-hour drive, isn't it?
20.
And you're a road warrior. I'm not getting a car. Too big.
I don't mind. I like
I know, I'm huge, though.
Yeah.
Nothing. I need to be suspended. No, I need to be like, I don't know. I need to be driven. I need Cybertruck.
I don't mind getting on the interstate and just I don't like 2-lane highways with a town every 15 miles and stop and go traffic and all that. But you put me on an interstate, I'll drive.
Good.
I don't know. It's like meditation, really. It's like it's time to yourself, just to think and solve all the world's problems.
I would road trip with you, but that would be fun. Like because we can talk. We'll get into talking, but just me alone, got to have a podcast rolling or something. I couldn't just sit there. You just sit quiet?
Yeah.
Nothing on, no radio.
Oh, no, I have radio.
Oh, okay. I thought, but you're moving through towns.
No.
So you're losing it. You're losing connection. I hate that. When it's fading, you get a good channel and it slowly fades out. Oh, wow.
Use your phone.
See, sometimes I like the radio.
Bluetooth your phone.
You know what? Here's something that's lost. I used to do road trips when I was 18. You would get the spirit of a area or a region as you drove into it. And you'd find something. It was kind of the hunt. It was like the hunter's instinct. You'd find something, be like, ooh, this is kind of interesting. It's got a little bit of Johnny Cash with some of this. And then you'd start to lose it. You'd be like, no. And then you get into, I don't know, something odd. Just saying. Now, like you, it's just, no, you got your stuff with you wherever you go. That seems boring to me.
So I was going to ask you earlier the question. You picked up, you had the Waterford whiskey.
I did.
We're going to review that next.
Yes.
How come you didn't pick up more whiskeys? One? You thought I'm going to get one bottle. I
got it on my own dime, too.
That'll last us a while.
Well, I wasn't even sure what was going on with the show. I wasn't even using my brain. I went in there to see Dustin. He wasn't in there. And then I saw Waterford. I'm like, what? It's got to be, those are going to be gone soon. And so
We'll
I went
talk about that
over.
on the
Yeah, I know. I went over and I looked and I said, "Oh, this is a single farm," and I grabbed it. And then I went over and looked in the area, but Dustin wasn't here. And I'm not kidding. I suffer from, if I pick something up, there is a 1 in 3 chance. I'm not going to do the 2 in 3 that we've had it. And this before you were gone. You had left. So the idea of buying something for us to film, I didn't even think about your kid graduating and coming back. Wasn't even in my mind.
I didn't even know till 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was thinking I might send
I knew
it
he
to
was
you.
graduating, but he wasn't doing anything. Then all of a sudden, 2 weeks ago, he goes, "Hey, yeah, Mom wants me to walk."
Oh,
I'm like, "Huh?"
surely. I would be like, definitely. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, Jackson didn't.
Huh?
Yeah. No, a lot of people don't anymore.
Really?
Yeah. College.
Got it.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Cilantro. Dummies.
Dummies.